Hello, my beautiful Aries, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. So for those of you that are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I'm so glad to have you. We already got a card. Where was I going with that? Yes, welcome. This is going to be the rest of December for you. So we start off with balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Some of you, this is about the relationship you're already in, but for some of you, I feel like for most of you, to be honest, you may actually be single, and this may be a relationship that comes in, and it's not going to be one of those relationships that everything is going great instantly. It's going to be one where there are challenges that are pretty obvious from the beginning, but as well they are balanced out with the good, right? So the theme of this relationship, whether it's what you have right now or if it's something new, is growth. It's about growth. It's about overcoming obstacles, trust. Okay, so this could be somebody who brings up trust issues. They could be somebody who in a sense mirrors you. We have transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. There's something about realizing that somebody is not the past. Something is not a repeat of the past. Someone is not a person from the past, okay? This may be the energy that you're needing to take into, like I said, going into a connection here. Or for others of you, when there may be a situation where you feel as though you can't. Look at this, trust someone. And then the card that's next, I was going to shuffle, but there's one, all of them are flipped one way, and this is flipped the other way, and it says, wait, don't rush it. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course, right? Allow nature to take its course. Yeah, some of you guys, there may be some sort of like self-sabotaging moment that comes out due to something from the past. And it's okay because it's just going to come up, and yeah, it's going to cause a little bit of chaos, but you're going to go through it, you're going to heal from it, and it's not going to be able to come and haunt you again in your future. So, you know what I mean? Like each time, these things are going to build you. We have passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, so this is, like I said, there's going to be balance. There's a beautiful energy where you do learn to trust, this person in a way that you've never trusted anybody before, but you also learn to trust yourself in a way that you've never trusted yourself before. You also learn patience through this relationship. You also learn balance. I'm also hearing enhancements in communication, how you communicate with people, how direct you are when communicating the things that you want for yourself, communicating your feelings especially, right? Lots of passion that surrounds you through this month. Lots of happiness, daisy energy, feeling like you're off in a daze, right? A lot of reflection and being proud of who you are, of what you've achieved, right? Really make sure you're reflecting on the past, some of you a year, but for some of you, like even the past 5 years, like how far you've come. I feel like with this last card here, it says new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. You're entering into a new phase in your life, and I feel like it's going to be a lot smoother. Look at this abundance at the bottom of the deck here. This is a new beginning that is going to be all about passion and romance, and you just following what you're magnetically drawn to, and you also having the things that you love and that you want magnetically being drawn to you. You're going to feel like you're being met halfway, sometimes more than halfway. There will be at least 3 months of next year where you feel like you are more than halfway. We have the Tree of Wisdom. So this tree will help navigate your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds that it makes. This could definitely be listening to music, especially if you're somebody who plays music on your own. Tapping into that, even if you haven't done it in 10 years, tapping into that around this month will be amazing for you, something to get back into. If you've always wanted to learn music, this could also be a sign for those of you who are interested in having music as a career, whether you play an instrument, you want to be a producer, you want to be a singer, whatever the case is here. This could be the time for you to find the right person and connect with the right person to take you to the next level. But yeah, answers through sounds. So when you're doing things like cleaning around the house, listen to music. I'm hearing like just pick a song and let it just go through a playlist, but you could pick the first one. Other than that, just like if you want to intentionally have some time just journaling, whatever it is, doing something related to yourself, especially listening to music outside, going for a walk and listening to music, going for a run, listening to music. Good ways to stay in balance this month. Well, I guess this year, the rest of the year. We have Magical Gateway. It takes courage to trust the venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Yeah, this new beginning is going to wipe out a lot of things from the past, but you're not going to feel the need to look back. It's almost like somebody comes into your home and takes away everything that you literally didn't even want, but maybe you didn't realize you wanted. And maybe, you slowly notice as the days go on, but it takes you so long to eventually realize how much stuff is actually missing, because it's things that you didn't even need anyways. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? The fairy says that you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it is, whatever the temptation disguises as. So for some of you, there's one thing that could stop you. There's one thing like in the way between you and this new beginning. This is why it hasn't come into your life already. And it may be hard for you to let it go, even though you may know that it is the one thing stopping you. Others, if you are, maybe you just become aware that it's just this one thing that you need to release until you get into your new life. And I just did Aries and Sag and Leo, and that came out in one of the readings. I can't remember which reading, but something very similar came out. So if you have any of those placements, or you're dealing with someone with one of those placements, you may want to watch that reading. We have Lost and Found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the Lost and Found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things that we didn't even realize we lost. Okay, so this is like exactly the opposite of what I said. So this is like, oh my gosh. It's not even the opposite. It's more of like through doing that, what I was just mentioning, you're going to find something within yourself that you didn't even know was lost. Because you will, oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. I think that this has to do with your childhood energy. This could even be like the realization of like what it was that was causing this, or who this person is in your life that, is the one that needs to go, like having that realization. But I really do think like somebody, like, I don't know, I see her fairy wings and I'm hearing like somebody took a little bit of your twinkle, something, some event, whatever it was, and you're getting it back. It's like it was buried and you're finding it. You're finding where it was buried and you're digging it out. I love this. Those of you that have animals, you may actually find something very valuable while walking one of your animals. It sounds so random, but if there's like something of like good luck that's gonna happen, like it would be like very random like that. It would be a situation like that. So it's a good time to look on the floor, get one of those sensor things. I've always wanted to use one of those. So we have moon energy, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, the fairies come to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. There's one thing that's going to be certain, is that you cannot control everything that's going to happen throughout the month, the rest of this month, okay? So allow yourself to decide that you're going to have peace regardless of what happens. You're going to have peace and you're going to have happiness. Or you're going to decide what, I'm hearing 3 things, decide 3 words and make that the theme. Maybe that is something that you can do. It's like some ritual that you do in the New Year's. You decide a theme of 3 words that you are going to keep the attitude of those 3 words every single day for each month of the year that you pick, whatever those 3 words are each month, no matter what happens. that could be a really cool way. And then maybe you could give yourself something every time you do it. But like that could be a really cool way to, you could end up changing so many habits that way. And just changing your mindset, your perspective, really attracting a lot more. With moon energy, it could be very important for you to use the moon energy, work with the moon. Moonstone crystal, citrine, I'm hearing for some of you, clear quartz as well. I don't have those ones for my, I just launched sage wands on my shop, but I do have ones that have like I would say for you guys, like stick to like this one. I called it Not Today Satan. So like stick to ones like this, like black tourmaline, or the ones that have selenite or desert rose or lavender even, or the yellow roses rather than the pink or red roses. The link to my shop is in the description box below. You can also just get whatever you feel called to, but though that's kind of like the energy that I'm sensing is like going to be best like with the energy that you're going to be facing. Again, it's like, I just got that move. It's like, again, it's like to help you just go with the ebb and flow of what's about to happen here. We have shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. Time to take, this is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. I feel like this is like this could even be like a hidden talent, revealing a hidden talent to the world, right? Revealing the moon energy. The moon is what's hidden, the moon is what's secret, the moon is what we do at night, what everybody doesn't see, right? Maybe what we don't post on social media, that side of ourselves. Maybe you've always wanted to be social media famous and be some sort of influencer, or, you know, have some sort of comedy channel, and it's never worked because you always did what you thought, or you always put on a presentation, but really you need to be the person that doesn't edit, that doesn't, you know, just is authentic. And maybe that's going to be your vibe, right? But I just feel like it's about changing what you're doing and just trying a bunch of different angles. And if you run out of angles, asking somebody else, maybe their options are going to be shitty, but maybe the next person after that is going to have like that $1 million answer that transforms it for you. But I feel like with the lost and found, it's also like where there was something once lost, something is actually going to be found. And maybe it's like a connection that you once started and you wanted, you know, you had a vision for it. And even though you lost that connection, or you may lose that connection, if it's something currently happening, you're actually going to find something within yourself that's going to help you have a long-standing connection, have the connection that you've been seeking your whole entire life, right? It's just like the energy also of like, the fact of like a rejection being your highest form of protection, right? Losing out on an opportunity and finding something 10 times better, finding treasure. Yeah. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, I am going to keep the 2022 predictions up until the end of the year. So all of that, crystals, sage wands, they'll all be in the link below. I wish you guys all the best, and